Chelsea Football Club. They're in a lot of trouble. I don't even know why I have that shirt. Genuinely. I actually have no clue how I even had this. I think I've got it for like 10 years, $3 shirt. But the thing is, part of me wants to make a video about, mocking Chelsea fans for the karma they've got for wanting to lose against City. But as much as it sucks because it was against Arsenal and it was not in Arsenal's favour, and obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, I do see why Chelsea fans wanted it to get worse so that management and ownership could be released for it to then get better. But I still don't agree with wanting your team to lose. So what I'm trying to say is I obviously see there's a lot going on with Chelsea, a lot going on in the background. It's not all the players. Obviously the ownership, a lot of the fans do not agree with. And clearly it's not working. The project's not working. Liam Rosenier is probably gone soon. So I agree with everything Chelsea's fans have said. I just genuinely can't get behind wanting your team to lose. Because at the end of the day, if he was getting results, which you want him to do, then you wouldn't be complaining. So that is where the logic is broken for me. But at the same time, I do see where Chelsea's coming from. You have a frustrating ownership who are going to make the decisions for the manager. And then Liam Rosenior, honestly, fair enough for them giving him a shot. Fair enough for him, going for it. Young guy, young squad. But it does get to a point where Chelsea Football Club is based off results. And, if they go out to Leeds, if they finish like 10th or 12th in the Premier League and he stays in, you would have to expect as a Chelsea, I'm not a Chelsea supporter, but if I were, you would be fuming. Because there's nothing to show for it. That being said, maybe not now it's recoverable, but it was, and that's I think where I got into a few arguments with Chelsea fans where it's genuinely there was a place where they were 3 points away from fourth, and they're just saying it's impossible. Let's sack it. Let's on purpose lose to City. Let's make our rivals Arsenal not win, which isn't even true yet. We still don't know what will happen. And again, you just always for me, the logic breaks down because if they beat City, that's a massive momentum boost. They're probably in top four, at least top six, and this toxicity might not happen. Rosenior might start getting results. Obviously, now he hasn't, but do you wonder ever, did they stop supporting him too early? Did they hope that he failed against City, and now it's just a toxic downfall? Because personally, I think if they would have actually given it an effort against City, if the Chelsea fans got up for it and weren't supporting City in their own stadium against their own team, which is just weird in general, would they have done better? Would they potentially have got a result if Enzo started? Obviously, that one's not on the fans. That one's on Rosenior and the ownership. But there is just a lot of weird logic going around. And honestly, as an Arsenal fan, I could just never see supporting against your own team. It's just the weirdest thing to me. But I do understand they wanted it to get worse before it gets better. Now, they're in serious trouble because, as we all know, Chelsea is a title-competing squad. And to go out against Leeds, which they have a match against soon, would be very devastating. And you know what? Leeds are pretty much safe. They're pretty much safe from getting relegated. So I think they're going to go for it. And it's a weak Chelsea side with injuries, with uncommitted players, and they haven't scored in a long time. And Leeds honestly have a good defense. So a lot can go wrong here for Chelsea. But I'm going to let the Arsenal thing go. They wanted Arsenal to fumble. They purposely gave 3 points to... Okay, obviously the players didn't, but I mean the fans were saying that. But I think you can let that go if Chelsea... or just to see the situation they're in. My point of that was just, they wanted to sack it off too early, in my opinion. And why not give it a chance? Why not support them to the very end? Again, if Rosenior just started getting results, I bet a ton of the fan base would just randomly turn around. Yeah, it's, I don't know all the ins and outs of Chelsea, but just from an outsider, genuinely, can someone please, let me know what you think about that? Because personally, I still can't get behind it. I genuinely think the momentum that if they had put up a result against City could have been massive. So let me know what you think. We'll see what happens at Chelsea.